I find, these to be very useful resources. They're located on Canvas for you. And even though they're comic books or graphic novels, don't let that hold you back. They're very useful. I use them, and I think they're good stuff. So as I click through it here, you can see it just gives you sort of a short history, gives you some funny renderings of all the famous people. Here we have Hobbes, right? And then finally getting to Locke. Okay, so we'll sort of end there. Um, and that's where we're going to begin with John Locke and the Second Treatise on Government. Another resource which is located in the same place from the same series is on Marxism. Okay, so this Marx is the great and the standard critique of capitalism. So we are reading an excerpt from Marx. So this can be useful as well, especially for Marxism, which sometimes gives you some theoretical stuff and has backgrounds that can be very complex. So I think this text in this series, the Marxism text, is actually quite useful. Okay, so I'll just leave the capitalism text back up as I go through my um, convolutions here. But the basic point I want to make in this limited or very small sort of history of capitalism is that capitalism has a history, and because it has a history, that means it also has a future. So capitalism nowadays is often felt to be and seen to be hegemonic. It is hegemonic and systemic. And when a system becomes hegemonic, it usually negates the fact that it has a history and a future. We tend to think that it's always been there and it always will be there. We tend to think that the system is us, that it's innate to us, and it's part of our human nature. And so, in this sense, capitalism can become a type of existentialism or a religion, a destiny or a fait accompli, uh, which means that we can't change it. It's there forever. We can't change it even if we want to. Okay, and this, of course, when you can't change something, when something is considered to be as concrete and true as air, this can lead to various emotional expressions. It can be You can be ecstatic if you're a fan of capitalism, or you can be really depressed if you're a critic of capitalism. So what I'm trying to get through here is capitalism